Hello. If you're like most people, the keyboard shortcut is probably one of those things that have been on your to do list since 2000 and forever. If that's the case, then be sure to stay tuned because today I'm going to teach you an easy to follow workflow that will have all of your essential keyboard shortcuts organized in no time. And this works on both PC and sometimes on Windows. And best of all, the only shortcut that you are going to need for this is one of that you might probably already know, essential MacBook keyboard shortcuts. Let's jump right in. Today we're going to be talking about some essential Mac keyboard shortcuts. And we're going to begin with the basics. Command key, just like people using PC usually have the control. Instead of using command, they use control. So in MacBooks, we use command. So we're going to start with the basic, what's it called? The basics. So if you have an item, so let's say Wikipedia, let's look for Wikipedia. So if you have an item and you want to cut and paste, you can double click to select the item, or you can click and drag to select the item, and then you press command X, and then command V. For the basics, if you want to learn how to cut the selected item and then copy them and then you paste them. So if you want to copy the selected item, or you can cut it and then it copies it by itself. So I just typed in cutter. So I want to cut this. I just press select the item. You can double click to select, and then you press command X. So it cuts and then it copies it onto your clipboard. So I can paste here cutter. Or let me write over here how click and drag to select, or you can double click or triple click to select the whole line. You press command X, it cuts, and then you come over here, you can press command V to paste them here. But if you still want to maintain the typed words here, for example, we had how to use a shortcut here. If you want to just copy without cutting it, you just select, you press Ctrl C, you go back in here. Let me delete this. You go back in here and you press command V to paste it, and you still have your item over here and you still have them over here. But if you press command X, then it's gone. And then the next one, we're gonna move to print. So if let's say if I'm here, I'm using Google and I want to print something from online or anywhere else, I press command P. It brings out the print option. So it's going to print the current document you are on. So I'm now on this. It's going to print this. If I want to print this, I just print that. And then if I'm also here and I want to print this, command P brings out the print box. And if you want to save the current document, for this it's easy, we all do that. So we have command S, it brings out the save. If you want to save it, this is where you want to save it, and this is the tag, so you can remember. It makes it easy to find that particular file, so you can choose any color you want. You see that in your folder windows. And then we have here file format, so you can choose any file format you want to save with, and that's it. You save that. The same applies to when you are on Safari or on Google Chrome. You just press command S. It saves the HTML file, which is quite helpful if you want to use that. Anyway, so let's move to the next. So the next one we're going to be talking about, you can select all the item by pressing Command A to select the whole page. You select every item on that particular page. So if I'm here, Command A, select the whole thing. And if you want to open an item or open a dialog to select a file or to open something, so if I'm here, I can press Command O. It opens. If you want to open a file, you just look for that. And if you're on what's it called, Safari, you have here open. So you see, so most of the shortcuts are over here. You can use that. So we have Command O tries to open. If you want to open a web page, you can use that over here to look for that. And the next one we're going to be talking about commands. What are some of the commands you can use when you are already, I mean, we are going deeper now. So if you have some mistakes here and you want to edit those mistakes, and you mistakenly chose a different thing and be like, oh shoot, I have to go back to what I typed before, you press Command Z. It keeps going back to, undoing what you've already done. And if you want to redo, you just press Command Shift Z. It brings back what you've already undone. So it redo everything you've done. And if you want to hide a window, you press Command H. It hides the window. Command H hides the window. Okay, so Command H hides the window. Minimize. So if it's minimized and you want to move the minimized windows into your dock, which is here. If you want to minimize it to the side, then you press Command M to put it back into the dock. And the next one we're going to be doing is to minimize all windows of the front app. So if you have, let's say I have this opened, I have this open, VLC open, I have, let's say I have this open. So what I do is, if I press Command Option M, all of them goes down into the dock. I minimize all the windows of the front app. If I want to open a new document or window, I just press Command N. It opens a new window. Here we have the new window. So if you want to close the front window, you press Command W. It closes it. So we have here, so you see that the name is shared. If I Command W, it closes it. So now I can find shared over here. I need to, so you see here I have this open. So if I want to close Command W, so now you see all of them are closed. So I can now have to open a new window, start all over again. Okay, as the next one we're going to be talking about is if you want to find something in your windows. So if I want to find something in my windows, so I have here, if I want to find something in my windows, how do I find it? So you press Command F and there you go. G. So it looks for things you have and then we have command hide it, and then we have to close the front window. We have command W, it closes it. So we move to the next one, which is if you want to choose an app and then quit it by force. So if, let's say, your apps are freezing or your whole system is freezing, you can quit some apps. All you need to do is press command option and then escape. It brings out the force quit application, which can also be found here. We have the force quit application. So you press command shift escape, or anyhow you want to use it, whether shift command escape, but it's supposed to be these two: shift command escape or command shift escape, any of them. And then you can go in there and then you can force quit and close the app. Force quit and close the app, as easy as that. And then we have here the next one. We're going to be talking about switching to the next most recently used app among open apps. So for that, you just press command and you press tab, so you can go through and choose wherever. So I want to open let's say my folder. Let me open some folder here. Okay, so this is open, VLC is open, Safari is also. So if I want to go through this, so you switch. If I want to switch back to VLC, I can do that, as easy as that. View this and then hide the rest of the apps. So you press command option H. So the rest of the apps are gonna hide themselves, and then just the one you are currently on will just be available to you. If you want to close all the apps, you press shift command W. Close all the apps. Command option W closes all the windows you've opened. And if you want to also, the next one is if you want to take a screenshot. For screenshots, you press command shift and then you press 5. It gives you the option, the screenshot utility, so you can choose. So here, if you want to capture the entire screen, this is the one you're going to choose, and then you take a picture of it. If you want to take capture selected, so you see it. So if I just want to take that, or I want to take this, the ones with the gray area is where you're going to be taking your pictures. If I want to take it with including my bar, the menu bars, I can do that. If I want to capture a specific screen, then I can use this. If I want to screen record the entire screen, I can still use this. If I want to record a selected portion, I can still. So if I want to screen record, I can do that. Start screen recording. And F5, if I want to selected area, I can do that as well. So that's all for today. I hope you've learned quite some essential basic Macbook shortcuts, and I hope. Oh, and if you haven't checked out my video on how to install Mac OS without losing data, check my video up there, or you can go to my playlist and then find that out. I have videos on how to fix a hard return or breaks from YouTube transcript. And if you have a parallel Windows installed and you have any problem, you can check it out. How to fix your Wi-Fi. Just go to my playlist, guys. Just go to my playlist. And I bet you wouldn't regret that. So see you in my next video. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope you subscribe. See ya, and I'm out.